Alright, I think we've done this one before. We've got water in there, we got our Alka-Seltzer, there's the weight. Next. Alright, you can see that it is all dissolved now. And there's our new weight. Here's my barometer, and it's 28, 29, 29.12345. I would say it's 29.56, and that would be what? Inches of mercury. 29.5.56. That's what I would say. Okay, believe it or not, just below this cork is the room. I have just stuck the thermometer into this room. I'll do it again just to make sure it's in there. Okay, what is the temperature? There it is. That is the temperature of the room, because guess what? This thermometer just got stuck in the room. Okay, so I got this in the water. And if you look at the markings, you can see the first big marking. Let me get it level. Okay, I'd say it's maybe halfway between the first big cross mark and the other one. That's the starting point. Okay, now I got an Alka-Seltzer, and I'm going to quickly go in there and put it under into this tube, and all the bubbles will be collected in this grad cylinder. I'm going to do that and then I'll film it. And so you can see it actually started to float up into there and is still putting a little bit of gas into the grad cylinder. Okay, so that's increased the air mass in here, and we are like a notch and a half. I'll draw it on the board of how much gas is in here. Our beaker, our first, and it goes 200, 400. Guess what this one is? Okay, so our first bubble before we filled any more gas was like right, I would say midway between the 200 marking and the dash. Okay, so between the 200 marking and that dash, that was the first reading. And then the second reading, that reading was 1, 2, 3. It was at the third straight in line with the third dash on there. So originally we had this much gas, and we added all this gas from the tab. The gas from the tab is filling this zone up. So you'll need to figure out what this starting reading was. So it's the start. And you'll have to find the ending reading. Okay. All right, so we started probably midway between this first mark here. So that I would say, since it goes, the first mark would be 220. That'd be 210. That's where we started. And then we added 1, 2, 3 markings up. So that's 220, 240, 260. That would be where we end. All right, so that would be 60 milliliter gas. That also equals, we can't use milliliters, we gotta use liters. So what do we gotta do? 1, 2, 3. 0.05 liters.